Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to talk about Curology. Is it worth it? Should you do it? What has been my experience with it? After my freshman year of college, I was noticing some little breakouts that I was having the following summer. Super paranoid from when I had super severe cystic acne when I was 17. I decided I needed to do something more permanent. I discovered Curology. The offer from Curology was that I could take pictures of my face, upload them. A licensed dermatologist would look at those pictures and decide a specific skincare serum that would work really well for me. And they would ship that to me every 60 days. So the first one I'm pretty sure was free. And then after that, it was gonna cost about 60 bucks. So $1 a day. As a broke college student, that was a lot of money, but I also was so paranoid because I had had the cystic acne in the past that I decided, you know what? This is a good price to pay. I'm gonna go for it. I got the set, and it did come with that serum that was specifically tailored for my skin, but the added benefit was that it also contained a moisturizer and a cleanser. Now, up to this point, I'd been using different kinds of cleansers. So there were times when I was using just an ivory soap. There were times when I was using a benzoyl peroxide cleanser. I had tried a lot of different products that made very bold claims in the marketing about how effective they were. But having something consistent that I was doing every day, this cleanser and moisturizer, was a really positive step for me in my skincare journey. The way the Curology box that I have works is that you use the moisturizer and the cleanser in the morning, and then you use them again at night with the added serum, right? So these you use twice a day, this you only use once a day. So this meant that I had a very regimented skincare routine that I was doing twice a day. So the products that were going on my skin were consistent every single day. There would be times when I might add something else in if I felt like I needed it. So if I was getting a flare-up, if I was getting a breakout, I might add a salicylic acid spot treatment. I've tried a lot of different ones. They all are basically the same, but it's usually a 10% salicylic acid that you use as a spot treatment on the actual breakouts themselves. And I always felt like that was effective. I would usually use that before bed. So occasionally I would add something else in here, but frequently I was just using these three products, which made it really convenient. Now the biggest con in all of this, as you might imagine, is the price. $60 every 60 days, $1 a day. Doesn't sound like much, but it does add up over time. I've been using it now for about 5 years, and the price is definitely a big factor, but I haven't changed it up because I am worried about changing the fundamental products that I'm putting on my skin. So one of the things that I'll notice is that when you get to the end of that 60 days, sometimes the products run out. Specifically, the cleanser and the moisturizer tend to run out for me. And I have had to use, kind of drugstore over-the-counter cleansers and moisturizers in their place. And sometimes notice breakouts in that specific window. I don't know if that's correlation or causation, but it has made me scared to actually get off of the Curology. A few months ago, Curology raised the price from $60 to $80. I understand, it's been 5 years, the markets are going up, I get it, but it is a lot of money to be spending. So if you're not in a position to be spending $40 a month on your skincare, there are definitely other solutions out there for you. There are plenty of over-the-counter products you can get from a CVS or a Walgreens that will do at least what the cleanser and moisturizer will do. I've used a Cetaphil or a CeraVe cleanser in the past that's worked great. You can get all sorts of different kinds of moisturizers. So there are definitely products that you can use to replace these. Now, this one will actually contain prescription-based products. Now, the real product that you're getting from Curology is access to dermatologists who will actually give you things to help your skin. In my experience, it's been very difficult to actually get into a dermatologist. I often need a doctor referral. It's a whole process. This is painless. It is easy. You upload photos. There is a chat function where you can communicate directly with the dermatologist if something is up. They can change the prescription of this treatment and help you out. So I have found that to be a great value. There have been times when I'm getting a flare-up and I don't know what's going on. And so I message the people on Curology and I say, hey, this is happening. Is there anything we can do? And they go, you know what? We'll change up the formula on your next shipment. Let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. So having that kind of tailored experience to your skincare is fantastic. There's really very little I can say negative about that. So if you're in a position financially to afford something like this, it might be worth it. That being said, there are probably a lot of ways to get this not through Curology. Get a lot of these products over the counter. As I've talked about in the past, my primary care doctor has been able to prescribe certain creams and serums that I could use for my skin. And because it was prescribed by my doctor, my insurance covered that cost. So I didn't need to actually pay for those products. I found Curology to be somewhat useful. I think that the consistency of it and the access to dermatologists are probably the best. I can't really say how effective this treatment has been. I use it every day. I've had fewer breakouts in the 5 years that I've been on this than the 5 years before, but my hormones were a lot higher the 5 years before, right? So there's a lot of other factors going on. I've been a lot more conscious about my skin over the last 5 years and tried a lot of different things to try to keep it under control. So if you're out there looking to try Curology, I believe they still offer a free trial. You can give it a shot, see if it's something you want to try out. It does give me a certain peace of mind to be able to upload photos, send them to a dermatologist, and they are making decisions about how to handle my skin. I've found that to be really, really effective. So if that's something that you think would be valuable, give it a shot. TLDR on this is it's a little expensive, but it gives you some consistency and gives you access to dermatologists. So I hope you found this video informative, helps to make your decision here about Curology. So leave any questions or thoughts you have down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.